Istanbul isn't just a beautiful city, it's one of the most dynamic real estate markets in the world. Let's start with the big picture. Strategically located between Europe and Asia, Istanbul is a global gateway. It's a place where empires once ruled and where investors now see incredible opportunity. With over 15 million residents, constant infrastructure development, and a booming tourism economy, real estate demand here never slows down. Now, why are so many people buying in Istanbul? First, affordability. Compared to cities like London, Paris, or Dubai, Istanbul still offers exceptional value. You can buy a spacious, modern apartment with sea views at a fraction of what it would cost in most other global cities. Especially with a strong dollar or euro, foreign investors can stretch their budgets far in Turkey. Second, rental income. Gross rental yields often range between 5 to 8%, especially in districts with high demand like Şişli, Bomonti, Zeytinburnu, and Kadıköy. In short-term rental hotspots, returns can be even higher. Third, citizenship. One of the biggest drivers of international demand is Turkey's citizenship by investment program. For a minimum $400,000 property purchase, whether it's one or multiple units, you can apply for Turkish citizenship. It includes your spouse and children under 18 and gives you access to healthcare, education, and visa-free travel to over 110 countries. Now, let's talk about the types of properties available. You'll find everything here, from luxury penthouses in Levant to historic Ottoman homes in Balat, to brand new smart homes in Kartal with full amenities and sea views. There are gated communities with pools and gyms, commercial offices for rental income, and entire villa compounds just 30-40 minutes outside the city. And sea views, yes, they matter. Properties with partial or full sea views rent faster, sell quicker, and often command price premiums between 35% to 50%. If you want something with long-term value, even a modest sea view can give you a strategic edge. Let's compare sides. The European side is where most tourists and expats land. It's more urban, historic, and international. Popular areas include Beşiktaş, Şişli, Zeytinburnu, and Beylikdüzü, offering both high-end living and strong rental performance. The Asian side, on the other hand, is calmer and more residential. Neighborhoods like Kartal, Maltepe, and Pendik are becoming hot spots for long-term investors. They offer island views, greenery, and family-friendly communities, all while still being underpriced. In fact, Kartal and Maltepe are often considered the investment sweet spots for 2025. These areas are undergoing major infrastructure improvements, have excellent transport links, and are seeing new schools, hospitals, and commercial centers being developed around them. So, how do you actually buy in Turkey? The process is fairly straightforward. First, you get a Turkish tax number and open a local bank account. Then you reserve the property, typically with a small deposit. A licensed appraisal report is required, and once that's done, you proceed to the title deed transfer, called the tapu. From start to finish, the process usually takes 1 to 3 weeks. And yes, you can buy remotely with a power of attorney. What about the risks? As with any emerging market, you should work with professionals. Always check that the property has a clean title, no debts, and that it complies with earthquake regulations. But overall, Turkey has strengthened protections for foreign buyers over the years. Now let's break down the market by numbers. In the central districts of Beşiktaş or Şişli, you'll pay $3,000 to $6,000 per square meter. In the Asian coastline like Kartal or Maltepe, the average is around $1,500 to $3,000. In suburbs like Beylikdüzü, it drops further to $1,200 to $2,500. Ultra-luxury Bosphorus mansions can exceed $10,000 per square meter, and for those seeking capital gains, under-construction projects can be as low as $900 per square meter. What's next? Experts expect prices to continue rising. Urban transformation projects, especially in older earthquake-prone zones, are pushing values upward. At the same time, Turkey's global appeal keeps growing, especially for buyers from the Middle East, Russia, Central Asia, and Europe. So whether you're looking to live in Istanbul, invest for profit, or secure a second passport, one thing is clear: Istanbul isn't just a place to buy real estate. It's a place to build value, lifestyle, and legacy. You're not just buying a home, you're buying into one of the most exciting real estate stories in the world.